depending on where they came from.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Now, you might be looking at me like, Chris, this is the time to shut the fuck up. But I'm passionate about this particular topic, as is my friend Brandon, because he's more of a breast man than I am. And we know, fake people know, fake breasts, yes. Yes. Fake ass, no. That has to be some nasty shit. If you have a fake ass, that's where I draw the line. That is nasty. Fake breast, you cool in my book. Fake ass, that shit nasty.
Chris.
Ass, yeah, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, please.
Yeah.
What are we looking on time, Chris?
Yeah, it's about that time.
It's about that time, so we'll be right back. Oh, well.
That was our timer, because Brandon ain't behind the camera.
As you see, more on the range. Stay tuned. We're back to the range. And here, you got your shout out, thumbs down. So, really got to give a shout out to Rachel. You know, she did oversleep, the first two segments.
Yeah.
But she did come. She did come.
Yes, she did.
She's here, and we got her. She was, she was a little bit distraught. But now look at her. She's smiling and whatnot. That's what we try to do. So good shout out to Rachel.
Thanks.
Give a thumbs down to Devin, young lady from Arkansas. You know what you did. I don't know what you did. But you know what you did.
And you're fucking up for that.
Whatever it may be. I don't know. But yeah.
I want to give a thumbs down for me having to do an abstract tonight before I do anything fun. Because it's due tomorrow morning at 10.
Shout out to Destiny Wallace and Lisa Becker. Destiny will be taking some pictures for me with the World Heavyweight Championship that I hold so near. And Elisa, this time around, will be my manager/model with me. Yes, Chris.
I'm not going to say anything about that. I need to plan me a photo shoot also. Because I am the $1 million champion. I might need me a model or two, too. I'm going to think about that. But I want to give a shouts out to the Raiders for signing Kyle Bowler, which means Jamarcus Russell goes another string back on the depth chart. Appreciate that.
Speaking of Jamarcus Russell, I gotta give a thumbs down to him. On many different counts here. Number one, you are a professional now, Jamarcus, and you are held to a higher standard as far as your work ethic. You've been skipping mini camp right now.
OTAs.
OTAs. Missing the
voluntary workouts. Yeah.
The voluntary workouts.
Yeah.
Missing those. You're showing that you really, all you're trying to do is you're trying to get paid. But to get paid, you have to play. I mean, even if your contract is guaranteed, you show some effort. I mean, because you're making yourself look bad, you're making LSU look bad. That, I can't even stand.
That is terrible. That makes it seem like you sold your soul for riches. Not saying you really did. Don't take that out of context. But I'm just saying, you got you the big paycheck, you feel that you can live off it for the rest of your life, now you're just going to sit around and do nothing. And I mean, it's bad enough. I mean, any athlete that makes it to any pros, you got there for a reason. You make the best of it. I mean, even if you're not as good as the greatest or not as bad as the worst, at least just try to make a name for yourself. I mean, everybody gets embarrassed at some times, but you got to try. You're on the Raiders, for God's sake. Come on, shit. I mean, when you're on the field, even if you're stinking it up or doing something good, I still root for you when you're on that field or if you're in a Raiders uniform. But I'll tell you if you're trash. And right now you act like trash.
I want to give a shout out to Sandra Bullock. I know you're probably not going to see this.
Yes.
But, I mean, I think that the media needs to get out of your business. They're following her around everywhere like she's some kind of animal.
Because of Jesse?
Yeah, because of Jesse James, and like she has all these different properties all over the U.S. And, I mean, like all these entertainment news channels and stuff like that, like they're like camping out in they have like people in front of each of her houses, like waiting for her to come out. Like, what makes you think that that's okay? You know, like, she needs to grieve. Like, I've seen interviews with her. She didn't get married until she was 30-something for a reason. You know, she didn't really think she was the marrying type. And, you know, she really thought he was the one. So why would you want a million cameras in your face whenever you find out that, you know, all this shit just, like, blew up? Like, she didn't need that. She didn't deserve that. She's too nice of a person.
Sexy. Sorry.
In the blind side.
Sexy, period. Miss Congeniality. Turn me
I
on.
love her. I love her. Like, I think she is one of the best actresses, like, in our, I don't know what you call it.
Premonition.
She's not my generation, but
Love Premonition.
Currently.
yeah, currently, like, out there right now, you know? And, I mean, even whenever everybody else was saying that she plays the same character over and over again, like, no. I was like, no, Sandra Bullock, okay in my book. I think she can do great things.
Well, actually, you know, I could actually consider myself to be, you know, be one of those people that actually say she's played the same type of quirky character, you know, in every movie.
No.
But until I saw The Blind Side.
What about Premonition?
I didn't see that one, homie.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Premonition
good.
ain't the same as Miss Congeniality or whatever. No.
Yeah, or what's that other one, Numbers?
No, it's not the same.
Murder by Numbers, and then what's the other one where her husband, what is it called?
You sure I'm not talking about Premonition?
Is that the guy from Nip Tuck?
I don't watch Nip Tuck.
I think we're talking about the same thing. And Murder by Numbers with Ryan Gosling was good too.
Yeah. Premonition is the one where it's like one day it's something.
Her
and the
husband's
next day-
dead.
Yeah,
That's it.
And speaking of Gosling, you know, I hate, you know, sending, you know, thumbs down towards celebrities like this, but thumbs down to Kate Gosling.
Oh,
You know,
you're a mess.
you really are. You know, no matter how, no matter how you do your hair and whatnot, you know, matter of the fact is, you have 8 kids. You and
And
John.
you're running around dancing on TV and all day.
You know,
Like, no, you're a single mom now. You don't have time for that. You know, get yourself a real job, get out of the spotlight, and take care of your kids.
I want to give a shout out to Pam Anderson. For you was looking pretty good today. I mean, yesterday on Larry King, you know, and you're on Dancing with the Stars. I mean, for a while Pam had fell off for a little bit, but she's doing all right. You know, it's good to see her on that and to see her on Larry King. Shout out to Larry King. He's one of my 3 idols.
He's getting a divorce that came out with it today.
Who's Larry? He's
Wow.
still one of my 3 idols. If you ain't been on Larry King, to me, you ain't no celebrity. Larry King had everybody.
I'd also like to give a shout out to my girl Erin Andrews. She's apparently on Dancing with the Stars. I didn't know that until I read a magazine article about it today. And she's dancing with one of the hottest guys, and apparently they have a thing, and I'd like to give a shout out to her for that because it looks good. Good job.
I'd like to give a shout out, Chris is going to appreciate this one, to Santino Marella for making his segment on Raw with David Hasselhoff as the guest host real entertaining. Santino was the special guest referee, and you really have to go back and watch this past Raw to see what happened. But it was real entertaining thanks to Santino.
Santino for general manager. Quit these special guest hosts and give him the general manager position. And then thumbs down to Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan, I'm trying to tell you, you're in the same exact thing you're doing. The same exact thing you did for WCW, the same thing you're doing for TNA. And to have a damn fireball, I can't believe that shit. It's stupid as hell. Stupid as hell. Did we not learn anything from Mankind and The Undertaker? Huh?
You
Come on now.
don't play with fire.
Goddamn. Come on.
Don't play with it, Hulk. Don't do it. I gotta give another thumbs down to TNA actually. Their Impact. They dropped terrible ratings. But the
replay dropped better ratings.
The TNA replay actually dropped better ratings than the original broadcast. So that should be a hint to you. Hey, go back to the other times.
That's crazy. And last but not least, I want to give a shout out to Dixie Carter,